Turning now to Super Bowl 60, the Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champions for the second time in franchise history.
And they bring a pressure as well. And May getting it knocked down as Witherspoon came under pressure. And Uchenna Nwosu is going the distance for a touchdown.
The Seahawks defense helped power the team to a 29-13 victory over New England. Seattle sacked Patriots quarterback Drake May 6 times, including one that resulted in a fumble that was returned for a touchdown. With me now to discuss the game is Matt Cauz, TSN 1050 host and co-host Matt Cauz podcast. And I emphasize, Matt, we're talking about the game because I feel like everybody's just talking about Bad Bunny. So we need to talk about what was actually going on in the field. What stood out for you?
Yeah, well, one reason we're talking about Bad Bunny is the game wasn't very good. The main thing that stood out for me would have been the Seattle defense. They completely shut down the Patriots for the first 3 quarters. Ignore any of the statistics from the fourth. It was over. This was a game about the pressure of Seattle, making life miserable for a quarterback in Drake May, who finished second in the MVP voting by the slightest of margins. It was so impressive, but aesthetically, it was kind of a disaster. You wanted to see more from the offense on both sides. It's not like Seattle lit it up. So from an aesthetic point of view, it was a really bad game. Tip of the cap to both defenses, especially Seattle's, that made life miserable for one of the top scoring teams in the NFL this year.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, though, because I was reading that neither of these teams, you know, if you go back to whatever, last August or September, were expected to be at the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, it is remarkable. This is one of the, if you go and look at every Super Bowl matchup in terms of what are the odds of them making it, this is, I think, the second biggest long shot. You're talking 80 to 1, 60 to 1. New England won 4 games last year, and they won 14. Seattle had a winning record, but they missed the playoffs last year. And the funny thing is, when they went and got Sam Darnold, everyone wondered, are they better at quarterback than Geno Smith? So there was questions all over the place about these two teams. It is remarkable that this was the final matchup for the season.
Okay, so as the season winds down, is there talk already about next year, Matt?
Oh, of course. The confetti hasn't been cleaned up, and we're now going to be wondering about next year. We're going to be wondering how will teams build in the future, because neither Sam Darnold is not an elite MVP level quarterback. Neither was Jalen Hurts when the Eagles won it last year. So people will be trying to copycat that as well and wondering, is it as important to have that $60 million Patrick Mahomes quarterback? We're going to be going through this a fine-tooth comb in terms of just how these rosters were built and what can be learned from it. All right.
I'm already wishing for Josh Allen next year and the Bills.
We all are.
We all are.
Yeah.
Oh, I like to hear that from you. Matt Cauz for us. He is TSN 1050 host and co-host of the Matt Cauz podcast.